Today is set release day for Twilight Masquerade on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, and yeah, it has been quite a day. The game is pretty much non-functional right now. Matchmaking is broken. There are players exploiting a coin flip glitch to farm ladder points, which just locks the opponent out of being able to proceed with the game. And if you do happen to get into a game, I hope you're not playing Palafin EX, because that deck is just completely non-functional. Also, why can't I evolve? Oh, man. I wish this was a Palafin. I wish it was a Palafin so badly. Play my buddy. No! No, my cursed buddy is too cursed. Just let me play him. And why are there 3 slots? And now the game is frozen. It wasn't all bad, though. Just mostly bad.
Dang, I'm too good, bro.
In 6 hours of playing the game today, I was able to scrape together a few functional games with a new deck that I am very excited about, Raging Bolt EX featuring Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. This deck can flood the board with energy and take massive one-hit knockouts, and it's got great matchups against Dragapult EX and Blissey EX decks. Let's check it out. The idea of this deck is to accelerate a bunch of energy into play with Teal Mask Ogerpon and Professor Sada's Vitality so that you can take huge one-hit knockouts with Raging Bolt EX's Bellowing Thunder attack. Teal Mask Ogerpon has the Teal Dance ability, which allows you to attach a grass energy from your hand to Teal Mask Ogerpon EX and draw a card. This combos perfectly with Bellowing Thunder, since Bellowing Thunder requires that you discard any amount of energy from your Pokemon in play, and it does 70 damage for each energy you discarded. So if you discard 5 energy from your board, you can do 350 damage, which one-hit KOs anything in the Pokemon TCG. And really, it's very easy to get 5 energy into play with Teal Mask Ogerpon EX and Raging Bolt. Professor Sada's Vitality can accelerate 2 energy from your discard pile to your ancient Pokemon, and it draws 3 cards. That's 2 energy right there. You can attach an energy from hand for turn. That's 3 energy. And then if you use Teal Dance twice, that's 5 energy. You can go from 0 to 5 energy very easily to take those massive one-hit KOs with Raging Bolt EX. And Raging Bolt EX is really difficult to knock out. It's got a base 240 hit points, and if you attach a Bravery Charm to it, that gives it plus 50 hit points, 290 HP on a basic Pokemon. Just absolutely ridiculous and very annoying for the opponent to deal with, as they are getting one-hit KO'd by Bellowing Thunder. This deck is really well positioned. It takes great matchups into Blissey and Dragapult and can just out-aggress anything that it's up against. I'm stoked for you all to see this deck in action, but before we get to it, let's hear a word from my sponsor, Full Grip Games. FullGripGames.com is the best place to buy Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed product. We've got super fast shipping and top-notch grading. You really won't find better service anywhere than at FullGripGames.com. We've also got a buy list. So if you've got extra Pokemon cards lying around your house, maybe crowding up your kitchen table like they are at mine, then you've got to check out the Full Grip Games buy list. We are always buying bulk and singles here at the shop, and selling your extra cards to Full Grip Games directly supports the content that I create here on Tricky Gym. Filling out a buy list is super easy to do. You just fill out the buy list with the cards you want to sell us, you send us the cards, and we send you the cash or the store credit. It's just that easy. Thank you so much for buying and selling at FullGripGames.com. All right, so it looks like we're actually in this game. Okay, cool. Looks like I'm playing against a Dragapult Zatu deck with the Raging Bolt Teal Mask Ogerpon deck. I've got a fine opening hand with an Ultra Ball. That's all you need to get started with this deck. You go get that Squawkabilly and you're off to the races. This should be a pretty good matchup since our Raging Bolts can very easily dispose of Dragapults. And if I'm lucky, I might even be able to target down that Rotom turn 1, which would be really nice. My opponent is fully set up. I mean, they have got a nice looking board. 2 Zatu, 2 Dreepy, a Rotom, Fire Energy down, and Instant Charge. Well, let's see what we can do. Super Rod off the top does not really matter. Let's start with a Teal Dance. Found another Grass Energy. I'll Ultra Ball away the Grass Energy and Energy Retrieval. We're going to go get Squawkabilly, and then I think I will Super Rod the Grass Energy back into the deck. I'll put the Sandy Shocks down because I'm going to be trying to knock out some pretty big Pokemon. And then what's nice is that the Teal Mask Ogerpon can just retreat with the energy that you attach to it. So it is a pretty good starter. Go with Bravery Charm to the Teal Mask Ogerpon, and then Squawk and Seize. All right, we found Judge, which is not exactly the supporter we want. But I don't have a way to discard energy. I don't have Radiant Greninja yet, so it's looking like we probably will have to Judge. I can put this down. And Charm on Squawk is fine. We play 3 Fighting and 3 Lightning, so it doesn't matter which one I attach here. I'll just do that and Judge. Okay. And then Burst Roar discards the hand, draws 6 cards. I will get a Fighting Energy into the discard pile, which is honestly not bad, so I think I can do that. And then I could just send the... we play a Pal Pad and we play plenty of Sada, so I think that's good. Discard the hand, draw 6. I need to get more Pokemon. I need to see more stuff. Like this is a fine hand to work with. I've got Prime Catcher potentially for next turn, which is super good. Off of a Judge, they're probably not getting the turn 2 attack. And as we can see, they actually have to resort to a boss and probably an instant charge. That's because Dragapult is a pile, guys. It is a pile. And let's see. We'll go Nest Ball for Radiant Greninja. And then Concealed Cards. Trekking Shoes. Yeah, we'll keep that. And then Teal Dance. Nice. Gear. Take the Sada. We've got 2 Fighting in the discard pile, so we'll bench this and go Sada's Vitality to accelerate those there. And draw. And then go Grass Energy to Ogerpon. Prime Catcher, the Rotom. And we're cooking. Bellowing Thunder. 1, 2. And 3. Sure. Do our 210. Take 2 prizes. Oh yeah. That's good. Found our Pal Pad. We can chuck the Sadas back into the deck. We've also got Boss. They pretty much have to get a Dragapult going here, and even if they do get a Dragapult going, I will blast it. next turn. All I need is 5 energy in play. That's like nothing. That's great. 350 damage for 5 energy. That's so easy. That's crazy. Yeah, the amazing thing about Ogerpon is that, like, unlike Sandy Shocks, your opponent has to have taken 2 prizes in order for you to accelerate an energy. But Ogerpon is proactive. You can just throw energy onto it. All right, they got Rotom, the 4 Sealstone, Rare Candy Dragapult. Here we go. All right, so there is a Dragapult on the board. Let's go. Rotom V. And they got Earthen Vessel again. Sure, go get that Psychic Energy. And Clairvoyant Sense, they can accelerate 1 into play that way. And then attach 1 from hand to the active. And this deck is just a big basic deck that wants to go 2, 4, 6. So that's exactly what we're going to be able to do. We're going to go, you know, we went 2, knock out the Rotom, 4, knock out Dragapult, and 6, knock out Dragapult or Rotom again. That's just what we got. Are they just going to Jet Headbutt? Oh, come on. It can't be that bad. All right, Jet Headbutt for 70. Ouchies. Let's go Sada's Vitality. And then we got Bug Catching Set, which is sick. We got Earthen Vessel too. Can Earthen Vessel away that. Get those 2 lightning. Ultra Ball away these. And get the Raging Bolts. Then Bug Catching Sets. We'll take the Grass. And just look at how many energy we get to accelerate into play this turn. It's just crazy, right? Teal Dance. Draw a card. Lightning Energy. And I've got the 5 I need to take a KO. We can Pal Pad back in 2 Sadas. And honestly, I could Switch Cart this and then swing with this other one. That's so crazy. Yeah, we'll just do that, sure. And then Bellowing Thunder. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. 350 damage. And you're out of here, buddy. Goodbye. Take our 2 prizes. That's pretty nice. Just got to figure out our final 2. Honestly, I could see cutting the boss's orders and just playing Pokemon Catchers. What do you guys think about that? Just like 3 catchers. That's right. You just want to play Sada every turn. You don't want to play boss. Sada off the Uno. I know. I just Pal Padded 2 back in. Easy dubs. I literally have, what, +3 energy with the Sada and the grass. That's +3 to the board. I just need to find 1 more energy. And it's game over. Just the easiest of dubs. Unfair stand. You gotta be kidding me. You're still bodied. You're still bodied. Unfair stamp who? Yeah, you thought. Unfair stamp is a lie. No, this is going to be a 6-0. The sometimes fair, the way too fair stamp. Sheesh, got me everything like that? That's crazy. All right. I actually wish they'd taken a prize so that my Sandy Shocks did something, but that's okay. Teal dance. And we win. Good game. Thank you for playing. That's a 6-0. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blammo. 350 damage. Dragapult. Washed. Raging Bolt. Broken. Oh, I can still call it Raging Bulk for sure. And I will. Looks like I'm playing against a Dragapult deck. They're playing Dragapult with Pidgeot. That's cool. I've got an all-right opening hand. Really nothing crazy, but I do have a Nest Ball and an Ultra Ball. It's all we really need to get started. We could Judge turn 1, but that's just... that's not really what we're trying to do. Because they got 4 Sealstone. They're going to be able to have that 4 Sealstone no matter what they do. But do I want to squawk away 2 Super Rod? No, not really. So I think I might Judge. Just going to go get Squawk. And then I can Ultra Ball away Gear and Switch Cart. And we're going to get a Radiant Greninja. And then Judge. I like this. This is cool. Because I don't need to attack turn 1. I could just attack turns 2, 3, and 4 and just win in a couple of turns. Let's go Bravery Charm here. Pokemon Catcher. Cool. Just be annoying. And this card has got the 4 Sealstone on it, right? And that means it can't wear the rescue board, so you're kind of bodied there, which is fun. And we'll Squawk and Seize. Thank you, Billiam, for that sub in the 12 months. Appreciate you. And then we can Nest Ball for another Raging Bulk. And concealed cards to discard Lightning Energy. And then Teal Dance. Get that Grass Energy into play. And I mean, I could discard this whole hand and draw 6 new cards. I don't like hate it. I've got Sada, but I only got 1 energy in the discard pile. So what am I going to Sada for 1 next turn? Nah, that's some weak stuff for sure. So we're just going to Burst Roar. There we go. Now that's a hand. And I judged you to 4 cards, and I got your Rotom in the active. Your go, bud. They got Arven, and they do have 4 Sealstone, so they should be able to piece together something. But I doubt they're going to be able to attack, unless they play a copy of Switch. Right, because they have to attach to the Dreepy. And unless they play a Switch to get this Rotom out of the active, they're not going to be able to attack for meaningful damage. They could attack with a Dragapult and maybe do 70. Even if they do play Neo Upper Energy, what? They attach Neo Upper Energy to a fresh Dreepy, but then they still have to address the problem of getting the Rotom out of the active, right? So I think that they're probably just going to spend this turn building. Or I might get hit by a Dragapult for 70 damage. Those are my predictions. Trickcloak. Bundler. You think I care? Okay. And then Recon Directive. They got a Psychic and Retreat. Instant Charge. This is what we're doing. You're going to... Okay. All right. Sure. Let's party, shall we? Teal Dance. Got a Bravery Charm. I'll Teal Dance again. Okay. And then we want to guarantee the attack, so... Well, I guess we don't guarantee the attack unless I find Prime Catcher or... Yeah, I don't want to get rid of the fighting. I'll get rid of the grass. I guess, actually, I do need to find a lightning in order to attack. So... Because I think I have... No, I do have lightning. Okay, so yes, we get rid of the... We get rid of that. Okay. And we find Prime Catcher. You're destroyed, dude. It's over for you. Pack it up. Pack it up, dude. Pack it up. What's the point? What's the point of trying to play when I've got the bulk, dude? I've got the bulk, and this is what I'm doing to you. What's the point, man? What's the point? 490 damage to your Pidgeot, man. Just what are you gonna do about that? Come on, UI, come on. There we go. Beautiful. Oops, I overhit by 1. You only need to do 4. Just flexing. Don't mind me. No, come on, game. Don't freeze. No. Don't do it, man. We've got so much game left to play. Come on, clients. Look alive. All right. Let's go. Game on. All right, my opponent just got their Pidgeot destroyed, but they're going to keep playing. Here's Rare Candy Dragapult, sure. You've used your V-Star. Your Pidgeot's down, but you've got an Iono. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, that Iono, it did some stuff. Okay, this 4-card hand is not lit. But I can always just Burst Roar. I've got time. It's not like the Dragapult's doing too much. Now, this attack animation, this is pretty wild. I guess it updates you as, like, they're placing damage counters. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Oh, Sada off the top deck. Yeah, you're bodied for sure. Let's go. Sada's Vitality will go lightning here, grass here. Whoo-wee! Okay. And then only one of my Teal Dance. Oh, now they're both glowing. Nice. Teal Dance. Let's go. PokéStop, cool. I would like to find a rod or a retrieval or something like that. Trekking Shoes. Don't need the Ultra Ball. Nice. Teal Dance. Gosh, you're so destroyed. You're destroyed. You're like destroyed of epic proportions destroyed. Like you're a special kind of destroyed, man. Like you're you're destroyed like in a crazy sense. Okay. Yeah, that all looks good. Concealed cards. Oh, I get to keep going? That's crazy. Trekking Shoes. Keep that. PokéStop. Oh, yeah. That's what I was looking for right there. Pal Pad. Put those Sada back into the deck. Very good. Super Rod. Let's put some grass back in. Great. And yeah, just like that. Bellowing Thunder. I could do up to 490 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will do it. 5. Okay. That's 350 damage. Skadoosh. All right. You're donezo. And I'll take my 2 prizes. There's Monsieur Shocks off the prizes. They got the Neo Upper Energy, though, and an Iono. Maybe they can keep me from winning. We got a Grass Energy and a Pokemon Catcher. Okay. They're going to Counter Catcher. All right, this is big. This is big. They didn't have the vacuum to take a 4-prize turn. But they are clearing my board of energy. Okay, come on. Let's go. That's good. Gear. I just put those Sada back into my deck. Let's go. Teal Dance. I want to find a second bolt. Yeah, we'll hit the stop. Found one. Okay, we're going to put bolts, 2 bolts, and an energy back into the deck. Okay. Shouldn't be 2 bolts. Should have been 1 bolt and an energy. All right, Sada. Okay. And Pokemon Catcher for win. Dang it. Let's go. The question is, they could win next turn. They'd have to have vacuum, though. Let's go Earthen Vessel. Get rid of that. Go here. Go here. Switch carts. They'd have to have Counter Catcher, Vacuum. Let me Burst Roar. In order to win, because they could knock out the Squawk and the Raging Bolts. They could. So they have to have Counter Catcher and Vacuum. Which is kind of scary, I'm not going to lie. It is kind of scary. The fact that that Iono just on one turn could win them the game. They've got Boss. Do they have Vacuum in hand? Don't play me, bro. You got it or not? I think they're digging for it, but they just super added cards back into the deck. The Bundler. You think I'm gonna misplay off the bundle? Absolutely not. Come on. I'm smarter than that. All right, they don't have it. Let's go. It's our game to win now. We should just have it. Bodied. All I need is 5 energy. We go Teal Dance. Teal Dance. I should just have a Sada left in my deck. There are... Yes? Concealed cards. Sada. Whippy! And I do 1,000,000 damage to your Dragapult. GG, well played. And I had a 50% chance of winning last turn on a Pokemon Catcher. But that's all good. That did get scary. I mean, if they had that combo. But I did absolutely obliterate that Pidgeot. So the Pidgeot would have been able to get them a game-winning combo. But the Pidgeot got melted. GG's. All right, I'm playing against Gardevoir with the broken deck. Everything's looking fine. We can switch cart. That's good. I might get Iono'd. So let's see how we're starting things off. I want to get Radiant Greninja. That's for sure. So let's get that guy. I would like to play this, but I don't necessarily want to get rid of any of these cards. The stop is fine. And we'll get these. And then we can Earthen Vessel again. Get that. Get those. And then concealed cards. Get rid of that. We've got an Ultra Ball, which is fine. I prefer not to Squawk if I can help it, so that's what we're trying to avoid right now. Let's Ultra Ball away this and this. This and... Let's Ultra Ball away these. And I'm going to get the bolts. Attach lightning. Switch cart. And pass. Yeah, we really would rather not. We would rather not put the Squawkabilly in play against this deck since they can very easily knock it out. Don't want that. We would like to find a Sada off this gear. And if they go turn 1, TM Evo, I've got this Pokemon Catcher. I want to try and chase down a Curlia. Here we go, Iono. That's why I played the Switch Cart. Because they got a lot of Iono in there. Now, Jesse needs to find like a TM Evo or something. I guess it doesn't have to, but it would make his life a lot easier if he did. But I doubt he did. Probably just going to have to pass. Now I've got Bug Catching Sets, a couple of Bravery Charm, Energy Retrieval. Got a guaranteed attack this next turn, which is nice. Concealed cards. I just would like to find... some Ogerpon. All right, retreat to Screamtail Pass. So I know since there was no TM evolution, I probably got a couple of turns, which is sick. Let's go Bug Catching Set first. And I do Bug Catching Set first because I know I got my hand Iono to the bottom. And I didn't see any Ogerpon yet, so I was thinking I have a pretty good chance of finding an Ogerpon there. And now I also reorder the deck, which is nice. I know I had a gear in my hand previously. So we'll do that. We can Teal Dance. Thank you, Impulse Splash, for the Prime sub in the 8 months. We'll do that. We'll Trek. Take that. And then we'll conceal cards first before we gear. Nice. Don't want to bench lock ourselves. Let's do that. No. No. That's fine. We'll put Mr. Shocks into play. And I've got the attack. It doesn't really matter. It's just annoying. Energy Retrieval. Get Fighting. And Grass. Do that. You're making me discard 2, man? Whatever, dude. I'm Teal Dancing again. Ha! Okay. That's fine. Sada. And I'll save the catcher. And then we're just going to Bellowing Thunder for the knockout. I can discard 1 off the active. And 1 off Mr. Shocks. Feeling pretty good about that. And now we've got a pretty commanding board state. I would rather have this be a Raging Bolt than Sandy Shocks, but it is what it is. Having the Sandy Shocks here, kind of necessary just in case Jesse wants to try and cheese me with Mimikyu, so that's just the reason that that card is here. It's not like I have to do a ton of damage in order to take knockouts in this matchup. Let's see, this guy does 90 damage, and Screamtail has 90 hit points and resists fighting, so nah, we weren't going to be able to take that knockout. Unfair stamp. This is unfair. This is so unfair. I can't believe how unfair, how unfair this is. I'm just getting started, and yet I have a 2-card hand. What gives? Counter catcher. Stop, you meanie. You only have 1 Curly in play. Be serious. Okay, we've got Rod and a Vessel. Let's go. I should have some grass in the deck. Yup. And Teal Dance. A? Low-key want to play that, find the Sada, Sada the active, maybe retreat it. Do that. Yup. 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 Alrighty then. Thunder. I need to discard 2. We'll do that. And we'll do that. Cool. 140. Thank you, Farako, for the Prime sub and the 5 months. It's always best to go second with Raging Bolt. You're trying to take a turn 1 knockout. That is the goal. You play like a Turbo Miraidon deck, or you play it like a, you know, like a raging, not a raging. You play it like a Roaring Moon deck, right? Turn 1 KO, so you can get turn 2 stamped. Look, we just got stamped. Did it matter? No, that card stinks. So now, the tough thing about this situation is that Jesse can 1-hit KO my Bolt, but he has no other like draw. If I knock out this Gardevoir, Jesse just loses on the spot. Jesse doesn't even have a Curlia in play. So that's kind of interesting. I guess this Drifloon would be here. I do think Vacuum is probably just worth playing just so that you can avoid getting cheesed. Let's see what we can do. I can Magnetic Absorption. That's fun. Whoop. I've got a Raging Bulk. That is also fun. I think we probably just, like, while Jesse's hand size is extremely low, we just take the knockout with Mr. Shocks. Force that single prizer. I think that seems fine. He doesn't have the draw he wants in play right now, so yeah, we'll do that. Sada. This is crazy. I got no fighting energy in the discard. That's fine. I've got this one right here. We don't want to Let's see, I can retreat into Mr. Shocks. Super Rod back in. 1, 2, and 3. And then Bug Catching Sets for just that. Teal Dance. Go there. Man, I've already retreated, huh? That's fine. I think this is correct still. Do that. Do that. We do our 60 damage, dude. What? It's freaking pitiful, man. Absolutely pitiful. It's fine, I guess. And then we're hoping that Jesse doesn't go like counter catcher, right? Knock out a 2-prizer. But if he does do that, I'm still kind of in an okay spot because then I just send up the Shocks again. We do that. All right, they've got Mimikyu, but not a lot else going on. So they're probably just going to have to take this knockout with Drifloon. No Curlia to be found. Sick. And then if I can gust the Guardy, I'm in a pretty insane spot. All right, they're going to knock out the Shocks. I think I have one rod left. Send that up. Lightning. I'm actually really short on fighting energy right now, but that's okay. I've got one in the discard pile. Let's Pal Pad back into Sada and then start drawing some cards. Teal Dance. Do that. We have a Judge. I guess I could Magnetic Absorption and Earthen Spike if I have to. I suppose so. Let's conceal. And it's looking like that is our line. Take a look at everything that we've got. Yeah, we should be chilling. I've got plenty of Gust in the deck still. I've got no... I would have to hit Rod and... Yeah, it's pretty much not finding the fighting energy right now. So we'll just Judge. Well, we were closer than you would think. Yeah, this is fine. Do I want to unlock Counter Catcher? Yeah, I do. I have to, or else Jesse could win. So we have to take this knockout for sure. We'll do that. Retreat. And then, assuming that I do get Iono, do I want to put anything back into my deck? If I get Iono'd, I just want to hit a Sada. So I'll Super Rod back in you and like those two. That's fine. Then Earthen Spike. There we go. Might find a fighting here, because I did prize one. Nope. And then, you know, Jesse's got the Mimikyu. That's fine. In order to put me in a tough spot, Jesse would have to, like, take a knockout while removing Gardevoir from the board. That's like, if Jesse can take a knockout and clear the Guardy, then I'm bodied for sure. But that's a lot to ask. Yeah, he's got Arven as his supported for turn. No Turo scenario or anything like that. But let's see where he goes. He can rod back in an attacker, maybe Drifloon, something like that. Kind of just has to hope that I don't have the Gust on his Guardian, unless he like collapses it away. That's like the other out, I suppose. If Gardevoir plays a collapsed stadium, that would get a little hectic. If he can take a knockout on my active while collapsing away the Guardy, yeah, that would be tough. He's going to put back in 2 Drifloon and a Screamtail. And Nest Ball can go get him. Probably whatever attacker he plans on using. Mimikyu is only doing 7 damage, so that's not really going to get anywhere. Even though I am bench locked out. Looks like Drifloon is the response. Can just retreat into Drifloon. Psychic Embrace to the Drifloon. And voila. There you go. Balloon Blast to knock out Mr. Shocks. And that will do it. Unless Jesse has collapsed in hand. And I don't even think that Guardiolists are playing collapse these days. He would have to collapse away the Guardy. That would be nuts if he had it, though. He does not. 240 damage to the Sandy Shocks, and that is going to be game. We'll promote Ogerpon, and we got the Sada's Vitality, Fighting, Lightning, and then that is 5 energy, 350 damage. Easy as that. GG's, Jesse. GG's. Let's go. Thank you, Will Chef, for the sub and the 29 months. Appreciate you, Will. Thank you. Hopefully you're having a great day. I know I am. Playing the Broken Bolt deck. That wraps it up for the Raging Bolt Ogerpon deck. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content, just like the stuff you watched here every weekday. If you prefer YouTube, that's okay. I've got a VOD channel, the link will be in the description below, where I upload all of my streams in their entirety for you to watch right here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.